In this video, what we're going to do is go right to the very beginning. You'll notice I have Microsoft Office Word, page 1 opened up, and what I'm going to do is I click on Page Layout. I'm going to click on Page Color, and in doing so, I'm going to choose, I like Fill Effect. You can click on any color you like, but I like Texture. And just because I want to be a little bit different, I'm going to click on this one than the previous one. And there is my background for all of my pages. Now, your page border, I'm going to click on Page Borders and choose the color that I think it would be good with this story. And I'm going to choose this one, and I want mine to be a little bit thicker. And I'm going to click over here and put it on the top, the bottom, left, and right. And simply click on OK. So this, you'll notice, is your page, however you see it. Now, what I think you need to do to make things easier for you at this point in time, if this is your background that you want, and of course you can change it at a later time, is simply hit your Enter key and move it down and try to get as many pages as you would like. Now remember, you can delete these down the road, but this way your whole format is set up for you. I'm going to go back up to page 1. Now, you need to decide what the name of your story is. And if you want to place a very colorful title, you simply click on the word Insert, and then you would click on Word Art. But before we do that, I like to look at some pictures or photographs or whatever you want to create your story. Now on the website, we have provided you with some that you can look at. Let's go to the website to see how this is done. You'll notice that we have some web pages that you can go to for photographs. I'm going to click on the first one, and in doing so you'll notice that we'll have some pictures that will pop up. Here are some pictures that you can look through, and you decide what you'd like to work with, and you can find a series of pictures to figure out what your story is going to be about. Now I'm just going to give you a couple here so we can understand what's going on. I'm going to click on this first one here, and you'll notice that they're next to a pond, so we can say a day in the park. So I'm going to right click and copy this image and go to my word processing doc. I'm going to hit Control V and paste it. Now I'm going to double click on the picture, and since we are in Office 2010, we have a nice selection of different things that we might want to do. You can decide yourself what you would like to have your first picture look like. And if this is the one you want, that's great. I'm simply going to leave this like this. And what we can do is change the border color, if you like, to match the outside. And obviously there's more that you can do. So we said we're going to call this a day in the park. Now make sure you double click on the picture and click on text wrap and square. And this way you can move your picture anywhere you want. You will not be able to move it unless you do that. Let's click on the word Insert, Word Art, and I'm going to choose this one and move this up here at the top, and I'm going to call it A Day in the Park. A Day in the Park, and move it right about here. I can highlight it and click on the word Home and make it a little bit larger if you'd like. And also, if you highlight it, if you want to change the font color, you can do that as well. And leave it just like that. Okay, so in essence, that very simply is page 1. And then you would just simply slide down and add whatever you'd like to page 2. This ends our second video.